From the Bharat Bandh against the Supreme Court's decision allowing the sub-classification of SCs and STs to Rahul Gandhi's reaction to Badlapur sexual abuse in a private school, here are today's top stories of the day. Hi, I am Flora Swai and you're watching the top stories of today on the Indian Express. Let's get started. Nationwide strike over SC ruling on reservation of sub-classifications. A nationwide strike led by Reservation Bachao Sangharsh Samiti with support from various Dalit and Adivasi groups took place on Wednesday to protest the Supreme Court's decision allowing sub-classification of scheduled castes and scheduled tribes. The strike was largely peaceful except in Patna where police used lathi charge to control the protesters. A total of 21 organizations called for the Bharat Bandh with support from left parties such as Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, Congress, Rashtriya Janata Dal and Bahujan Samajwadi Party. The protests were widespread in Bihar while responses were mixed in Rajasthan and Jharkhand. In Odisha, the protests partially disrupted road and rail services. Let's take a look at our report on the Bharat Bandh.
A group of Dalit and Adivasi organizations has called a nationwide strike on Wednesday to protest against the Supreme Court's recent judgment permitting the subclassification of SCs and STs. The National Confederation of Dalit and Adivasi organizations has released a list of demands, one of which is that the government reject the judgment. The verdict, according to the outfit, threatens the constitutional rights of SCs and STs. The organization has called on the government to enact a new law on reservation for SCs, STs and OBCs that will be protected by its inclusion in the 9th schedule of the Constitution. Now, central and state laws included in the 9th schedule cannot be challenged in the courts. Now, for some context, while the August 2nd judgment of the 7-judge Constitution bench of the court opens up the path for the most backward groups among Dalits to receive more benefits from the reservation policy, some Bahujan leaders and activists fear that it may hurt the attempts to forge a united Dalit movement.
RJ update. CISF deployed at the hospital. The Central Industrial Security Force or the CISF has been stationed at RG Medical College and Hospital in Kolkata following a Supreme Court order on Tuesday. This action was taken due to security concerns after a recent rape and murder incident at the hospital. Additionally, the CBI may conduct a polygraph test on Sandeep Ghosh, the former principal of RG Medical College, due to inconsistencies in his statements. Kolkata Police ASI Anup Dutt was also questioned by the CBI on Wednesday regarding his connections to the accused Sanjay Roy.
The Central Bureau of Investigation has intensified its probe into the rape and murder case at Kolkata's RG Medical College. An Assistant Sub-Inspector of Kolkata Police, Anup Dutt, appeared before the CBI on Tuesday. Dutt is reportedly a close associate of the main accused, Sanjay Roy. The CBI questioned Dutt about his relationship with Roy and his knowledge of the incident. Investigators have also accessed multiple photographs showing Dutt and Roy together, prompting further inquiry. Sanjay Roy, a civic volunteer already in custody, was also interrogated. The CBI is looking into his interactions with the victim and other relevant details. The agency plans to question Roy's relatives soon. Dr. Sandeep Ghosh, former principal of RG Medical College, appeared before the CBI for the 5th consecutive day. Investigators questioned him about inconsistencies in his earlier statements. The CBI also raised concerns about repair work done in an area near the crime scene, suspecting a cover-up. Two assistant commissioners, Shakir Uddin Sardar and Ramesh Shah Chaudhary, along with Inspector Rakesh Mins, have been suspended. They were on duty during the August 14 vandalism incident at the hospital and are now under departmental inquiry for negligence. The police have so far arrested 37 people in connection with the vandalism at RG Medical College.
The Indian Express also covered a story of rickshaw pullers in Kolkata who pooled their money to buy water for protesting doctors. Here's the report.
এই যে প্রতিবাদ মিছিলটা হচ্ছে আমরাও একমত হয়তো আমরা বেরোতে পারিনি ওনাদের সাথে পায়ে পা মিলিয়ে তাই আমরা ওনাদেরকে একটু জল খাইয়ে ওনাদের সহযোগিতা করলাম যাতে ওই দিদির ন্যায্য বিচার হয় আমার ঘরেও ছেলে মেয়ে রয়েছে মা বোন রয়েছে দ্বিতীয় দিন যেন কারোর ঘরে এরকম ঘটনা না ঘটে আমার নাম অশোক মণ্ডল।
আপনি সবাইকে জল খাওয়াচ্ছেন?
হ্যাঁ, যতটা পেরেছি জাস্ট, কারণ একটা দোকানে যতটা ছিল ততটাই এনেছি, সামনে যত, হ্যাঁ ফ্রিতে।
আপনার নাম কি?
আমার নাম ললিত মণ্ডল। ললিত মণ্ডল।
বয়স কত?
বয়স 65।
আপনি কি করেন?
রিক্সা চালাই।
আর আপনি?
আমিও রিক্সা চালাই।
তো সবাইকে জল খাওয়াচ্ছেন?
হ্যাঁ,
মোটামুটি যতদূর পেরেছি,
যত টাকা পারলাম আমরা দিলাম।
যতদূর পেরেছি ততদূর দিয়েছি।
কি কারণে জলটা খাওয়ালেন? মানে আপনারা তো
আমাদের ভালো লেগেছে তাই।
এই যে প্রতিবাদ মিছিলটা হচ্ছে, আমরাও একমত। হয়তো আমরা বেরোতে পারিনি ওনাদের সাথে পায়ে পা মিলিয়ে, তাই আমরা ওনাদেরকে একটু জল খাইয়ে ওনাদের সহযোগিতা করলাম, যাতে ওই দিদির ন্যায্য বিচার হয়। যা
আপনার ছেলে মেয়ে রয়েছে?
আমার ঘরেও ছেলে মেয়ে রয়েছে, মা বোন রয়েছে। দ্বিতীয় দিন যেন কারোর ঘরে এরকম ঘটনা না ঘটে, তাই রিক্সা চালিয়ে ওর খরচটা কোনো ব্যাপার নয়, প্রতিবাদটাই মেন।
আর একটা মনের ব্যাপার, ধর 500 টাকা ইনকাম করি, 500 টাকা ইনকাম করি, এতে আমাদের নাই গেল 500 টাকা, এই তাছাড়া তার কিছু না।
আপনারা মানে পাশে থাকছেন ডাক্তারকে?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, ডাক্তারের পাশে আছি আমরা।
মানে এই যে আন্দোলন, সেটা মনের থেকে সাপোর্ট করছেন?
হ্যাঁ,
চাইছেন আপাতত কি চাইছেন?
আমরা বিচার চাচ্ছি, যে এর প্রতিবাদের বিচার হোক। এই যে হত্যাকারীর, এটা সহ্য করা যায় না।
Badlapur school case, opposition calls for Bandh. After violent protests broke out in Badlapur, Thane over the sexual abuse of 2 minors, the police registered 4 FIRs against around 500 protesters and arrested more than 66 people on Tuesday night. Meanwhile, the opposition Mahavikas Agadi has called for a Maharashtra Bandh on the 24th of August to protest the incident.
हम आए थे सीट शेयरिंग की चर्चा करने के लिए, लेकिन जो बदलापुर का इंसिडेंट है बहुत ही दर्दनाक, हमने सोचा कि आज हम सीट शेयरिंग पर चर्चा नहीं करेंगे, महाराष्ट्र की जो लॉ एंड ऑर्डर है उसका ऊपर चर्चा करेंगे। जो हादसा हुआ है बदलापुर में, पूरे महाराष्ट्र में उस बारे में एक रोष है, लोग भड़क कर बाहर निकले हैं। और आज जिसने आंदोलन किया है उनके खिलाफ मुकदमे चल रहे हैं, FIR। तो ये निर्णय हुआ है 24 तारीख को 24 हम बदलापुर की जो घटना है उनके खिलाफ महाराष्ट्र बंद का ऐलान करेंगे। महाराष्ट्र बंद होगा, महाविकास आघाड़ी में सभी जो हमारे साथी है, कांग्रेस, एनसीपी, शिवसेना, लेफ्ट पार्टीज, समाजवादी पार्टी, एवरीबॉडी, हम एक साथ आएंगे और महाराष्ट्र बंद करेंगे। पूरा महाराष्ट्र का अपराधीकरण हुआ है और महिलाओं के ऊपर अत्याचार बढ़ रहे हैं और सरकार सो रही है।
Meanwhile, Congress MP and leader of opposition Rahul Gandhi also commented on the situation, questioning why an FIR was only registered after public protests. 13-year-old sexually assaulted at fake NCC camp. The National Commission for Women on Wednesday took cognizance of a disturbing case in Tamil Nadu's Krishnagiri district, where a 13-year-old girl was allegedly sexually assaulted during a fake NCC camp held at a private school. Here's what happened.
The National Commission for Women has taken cognizance of a sexual assault case of a 13-year-old at a fake NCC camp. So what is the case? Let's find out. A 13-year-old girl was allegedly sexually assaulted and others were harassed during a fake NCC camp held earlier this month at a private school in Tamil Nadu's Krishnagiri district. 8 people have been arrested in connection with the case, including Sivaraman, the district youth wing secretary of Nam Tamilar Katchi, a regional political group. Now, Sivaraman, who had organized the camp, was one who allegedly sexually assaulted the girl. The principal of the school where the camp was held was also among those arrested. Now, according to the police, Sivaraman approached the private school offering a training program that would supposedly prepare the school for obtaining an NCC unit sanction. The school, eager to have an NCC unit, failed to verify Shivaraman's credentials or those of his team, which included a retired CRPF sub-inspector. The camp was held from August 5 to August 9 and involved 41 students, including 17 girls. The NCW, in a tweet on X, said that the commission has directed DGP Chennai to ensure a fair, time-bound investigation, booking the accused under relevant laws. A detailed action taken report has been sought from the police and from the state government within 3 days. A senior official monitoring the case gave some details of the case. He said that during the camp, boys were housed on the ground floor and the girls were on the upper floor. The camp's training sessions included a military-like training session where students were deployed in groups to guard the school compound for 4-hour shifts during the night. During one of these night shifts, Shiva Raman sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl. The officer further stated that the victim reported the assault to the school's principal Satish Kumar, but rather than taking action, the principal along with the school correspondent and 2 teachers chose to cover up the crime. The girl eventually informed her mother, leading her father to contact the police on Friday.
As we wrap up the headlines of the day, we leave you with visuals of Prime Minister Narendra Modi's historic arrival in Poland, marking the first visit by an Indian PM in 45 years.